Camella from Beso. I'm a local Tauranga skincare company, and I'm here partnering with Gobsmack today to talk you through putting makeup on your child to make them stage ready so they look great up there. Okay, so we're going to get started on the face, and the first thing I'll say is before you do anything with your child, just put a good moisturizer on them. Try and get something really pure. I make a very pure base lotion and just moisturize them because it'll make taking the makeup off at the end of the day a lot easier, and it protects their skin. It gives them a bit of a barrier. You're going to move on to foundation. Now, one of the problems we've had is parents using their own foundation on their child's face, which I understand. You don't want to go out and buy a whole pot of foundation for your child for one stage. But believe me, a badly matched foundation makes all the difference on stage. If the kid's kicking off too much white or too much dark, you can see it. I do customized foundation, so this has been whipped up especially for Eli, and I make it in small taster pots so that your child is right on the day. If you can't find a match, then you've got that option. So what you're looking for is, we're not trying to plaster them in it, we're not trying to give them a big full coverage. Because the child's skin is pretty clear anyway, all it is just trying to give them a nice sort of even look. It does help to go over the lips, it helps to go everywhere because that will also help keep the lipstick on longer. Okay, so moving on to the eyes, quite important. Starting with the eyebrows. If your child has light coloured eyebrows, it's going to make them disappear on stage. So I'm just going to fill in the eyebrows just as they are naturally. Don't change the shape of your child's eyebrows, just fill it in. And for the girls, the eyebrows are exactly the same as the boys. Just fill it all in and make them sharp. Okay, so the next step is eyeliner, which is very important because it opens the eyes. The aim is to open the eyes using a flick that comes out towards the eyebrow, so your angle is from here up to here. Do not use a pencil, it is not clear enough. You can pick up pretty good liquid eyeliners for quite cheap. This one is, I think, Mcobeauty & Co. It's from the warehouse in Countdown. That's the sort of end that you want on it there, a felt tip end. It's easier to work with. So get them to close their eyes lightly, and it helps you if you put a guide dot so that you can decide where you're going to. This is the trickiest part that you're going to have to go through. So starting about there, just move up towards your dot and then fill in down and just fill it in, just colour it in. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it does have the effect, and you'll see, open your eyes, of lifting the eye upwards, which is the goal. Alright, we're moving on to blush, which helps to give your child's face some dimension. Otherwise, with the foundation, it looks quite flat. So with a little bit of blush, it just pops out, and it's quite easy to apply. I'm using one of my own products. It's I do call it Stage Red or Cherry Red blush. You only need a little bit. It's going to last a long time. Again, available as a sample for stage. If you're looking for the apple of the child's cheek. So it's just in here, and you're just buffing it up and towards the hairline. You can see already that that's made that side have a bit more contour and dimension. Okay, so the lipsticks we're going to use, please choose one that's got a colour last base. It just makes it easier backstage if we don't have to reapply. This is from the warehouse again. I'll put all the links up for you. It's not too expensive and it stays on. For the boys, we choose a browner base, and this is called Me Mocha. And the good thing about it is it will stay on for hours, even if the child has something to eat. And again, that will just make everything easier backstage on the day. You can use the wand itself, or you can use a brush. Sometimes I find using the brush just a little bit easier so that you don't overlap. And just take your time on it because you don't want it all over the child. Make sure that once it's on, the child sits and lets it set. Once it's set, they can eat and drink again. Just don't let them touch their lips, because once it's on the rest of their face, it's a mission to get off. With the girls' lips, we're going to go for a bright red. So you're looking for your typical pillar box red, this kind of red. You can buy different brands of it, but again, stick to something that doesn't come off. This one doesn't shift, but also you can moisturize the kids' lips so they don't feel too dry. The other option too that's cheaper than this and can be bought in the warehouse, so that one is L'Oreal. This one is called Essence. This is a warehouse one. I'll put up the actual color on the links. This is not the right color, so we're looking for this. You can also buy it with Maybelline and with Color Co, but again, make sure that it's something that stays on. When it comes to taking your child's makeup off, you want to use something gentle. A lot of products on the market have an alcohol base or something that's just too astringent for kids. So choose something quite gentle. So the steps that you're looking for is to remove it with the makeup remover, like this one of mine. Give them a cleanse, something gentle. Again, this comes in sample sizes or the 50 ml. And when you're done, again, apply a nice gentle moisturizer, something natural, especially if they're going to be wearing makeup again the next day. That'll prep the face and give it time to breathe overnight. So just treat it gently. Cotton pads or reusable ones as well for removing the makeup, and just a gentle face cloth for cleaning.